Hey guys, long time no see. Um, Tonight I'll do a quick one for you. I actually have some pretty decent updates on the S-10. It actually starting to look like a truck again. So I'll give you a walk around in just a minute. I forgot my tripod, but I'm actually drilling some holes in the radiator mounts, trying to make this Volkswagen Scirocco radiator work. I got a 3-core Volkswagen Scirocco aluminum radiator that fits pretty good in this thing. So with the forward facing headers, they're kind of a pain in the ass. So try to get some holes drilled in this mount, get this mount kind of makeshifted, and see if it will work. And then I will give you guys a walk around in just a minute. All right, guys, here's the latest. It's starting to actually look like it's gonna run one day. Exhauster obviously done. Duty rings on. Fenders are solid now. You won't hear me complain about that anymore. Core support's in. Radiator is in. I have to finish building my top radiator mount. I'm fabricating one, so it's getting kind of late. I'm not gonna do it tonight, but plus I gotta go get the welder. But as you can see, I got a Demon carburetor, and there is a nitrous plate under there. I just have it sitting on there right now. But it's got a Demon, I think it's an 800, if I remember right. Coils are mounted, ICT brackets, alternators on, belt drive, accessory drive, what little accessories we have is on, tensioner, water pump. I mean, it's honestly, if we would spend, I really think we could have this thing started, if it's even gonna start, because we built it, don't forget that. So I really think if we spent 2 or 3 hours on it, we could honestly have this thing running. Not driving obviously, but just to see if it's gonna run. But this is the latest so far. Like I said, oh, we got the brakes on too, TBM brakes. They're obviously not done, but the master cylinder's on. So let me show you the inside. We have the inside completely gutted now. Took the seats out. Oof, it's yucky. It's surface rust, it's still, she's solid. But the carpet had a lot of moisture in it. So we pulled the carpet out. Actually got it power washed out. It actually looks decent for what it is. Been in the truck for, I'm not even gonna try to do that math in my head real quick. 36 years, 1988, yeah, 36 years. But as you can see, we made some pretty good progress with it. I actually just did this for about 10 minutes, and it's hard for me to sit still when I talk. So I paced around and I watched half the video and it made me motion sick. I'm gonna do it again. But I showed you the motor and stuff, what we got done. Like I said, we got the accessory drive done. The radiator is halfway mounted. I still gotta fab up the top radiator mount. Core support's back in it. We got the headlight bezels back in it. Once I get the top radiator mount done, we're gonna go ahead and stick the front clip back on it, and my damn hood is not gonna fit. This carburetor with this nitrous plate is too tall in the front. It actually fits over like the center of the car where the rod sticks up. Actually, where I thought it was gonna hit, but it actually hits the front bolt. So that sucks. I really wanted to run a flat hood. I could cut it out, I guess, but I don't know if I want to mess with cutting out a metal hood, because all the bracing in an S-10 hood, it's spiders. It looks like this basically. Not as stupid as I just looked, but it looks like this, and this part where all that comes together is right in the center of the hood where it hits the carburetor. So I don't know if it's even going to be worth trying to get all that out or not, but so I might end up putting a fiberglass cow hood on it. I don't, bad as I don't want to. I think here in a couple weeks we are going to try to go to McDonough, Georgia. I hope I said that right. Sorry if you live there. Hope I get people don't watch this shit. But we're going to go over to Summit and pick up the cage, and then I'm going to show Jake how to TIG weld. So we are going to get this cage installed and see if I can remember how to fit pipe. I ain't fit pipe in a long time, so it's been a while. Shit, it's been a while since I TIG welded. He may have to teach me how to TIG weld. Get the cage in, we can get the ignition box in, we can get it wired, we can get the switch panel in it and wired, we can put the seats in it. Obviously the carpet can go back in it, all that dash can go back in it. Then we can hook all the gauges up, get them running under the hood. I mean, the cage is really gonna move us in the right direction. And then I don't know if I've mentioned it yet or not. I don't think I have. While we're in Georgia, I've actually zeroed in on a guy that builds rear ends out there. And it's kind of on the way. It's, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes. I'm probably out of the way. Probably 2 hours out of the way, my luck. But he builds these S-10 rear ends already cut to length, to width, I guess. It fits in an S-10. He'll put whatever gears and stuff you want, obviously. I'm probably going to do 389s in this, just so it's not so, I don't want it to be too short-winded, so probably put 389s in it. I believe he said it's got 31 spline axles, obviously a posi rear end. It's a Ford 8.8 rear end. It comes with disc brakes, aluminum cover, spring perches. It literally should be get it home, stick it in the truck, and move on with our life. Obviously, I'm going to put some cow tracks on it, some nice shocks, and get rid of the overload spring on the stock springs. But we're gonna run the stock springs. Obviously, I just said that we're taking out the overload, the factory overload spring, so it will be a leaf spring truck. I'll probably put some Viking shocks on it. I've been really wanting to try Viking. I've always had AFCO or QA1s, and I have no complaints with those at all. But I want to try something different with this, since this is a ground up build and I can pick and choose what goes on it. All my other stuff has been built already, so, but I'm excited I'm ready. We're getting so close. This thing might be drivable by the end of the year. I mean, we're in July now, so surely here we can just about race all year, but surely by October this thing will be ready. I hope. Ready as it's gonna be. That's it. I don't really have a lot of exciting stuff for you guys. I try not to, there's no point in me editing an hour-long video of us wrenching on this thing, because I don't think it's interesting to you guys. It's really not interesting to me. It's just part of it. But I do film still, believe it or not. I do still do it. But it's there's just not been a lot going on lately. It's had a lot of rain and a lot of stuff happened, and we had a no prep we went to a couple weeks ago over in Mobile, and I don't know how many passes my dad's car's made without a hiccup, but it decided that it had enough, and it fought us all night that night. It kicked our ass. We shit showed 3 times. Shit happens. It's all good. I think we got it fixed. Like I said, I didn't really have time to record. I got first round of Daily Driver, and then True Street come around, and I got the first couple races recorded. Then my dad come up, and then we shit showed, and we thrashed on the car for the rest of the night. Plus, we had 3 cars there. We had Jake's car there, we had my dad's car there, and we had Rob Shirley from Missouri, his Nova there. Which, by the way, it is a bad bitch. It's mean. Watching that car make a lick is what made my night, I think, honestly. I've stood behind that car a lot over the last few years. Rob, bless his heart, I'd have give up. I'd have give up a long time ago. Man, we fought that car for, shit, I don't even know how long. A long time. I'd have give up a long time ago, I can promise you that. But he switched it all over to Pro Charger, different motor, and it went out there and made a lick. It went straight, it made a lick, it was fast. I think Rob is now addicted to the boost life. Me and Jake will be the only guys on nitrous left, which that's fine. We're still gonna kick their ass. At least try. This raggedy piece of shit's probably not, but I'm gonna try. I can promise you I'm not gonna go easy on them. I'll line up with my dad or Rob, or it don't matter who it is. This thing is, I'm taking the lining one, boop, it's all in. So I don't lay down for my buddies, and they're not gonna lay down for me. But anyway, that's what's been going on. Sorry it's been boring. Jake's grounded. He's not allowed to come out tonight, but we'll be around. Just keep watching. Don't give up on us. Those of you that bought the shirts, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support, as does Jake. If you guys still want some, we still have some left. don't wait around, because if you guys want one and we don't have one, I'm gonna say, well, didn't I tell you in the last couple videos, if you wanted one, to go ahead and get one, because they're limited supply and we're not gonna make another order anytime soon. So I told you so. I'm saying it now. You can't get one if you don't have your size. I told you so. Don't wait. Go ahead and get it. I can ship it to you. It's not a big deal. Anyways, I've been putting out some shorts. I think some of them are pretty funny. You guys haven't checked those out. I think they're pretty funny. Like them, share them, comment on them, tell me you hate them. I don't really care. I'm gonna keep making them. So I think they're funny. I think they're in good taste. They're not offensive. So everybody calm down. But no, you guys are great. I'm just kidding. But there's always one. There's always one. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.